Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome to the video. Reinvent 2022, a lot of amazing feature has been announced, including Glue 4.0, AWS data quality. Then they have announced Spark for Athena, right? They have also announced Zero ETL from Aurora to Redshift, and a lot more, right? So this video, I wanna introduce one more service that they have announced, this Reinvent 2022, which essentially makes your life easy to build serverless application. What I mean by that, basically serverless apps mean, let's say you're building a microservice or you need a DynamoDB backend, you can simply drag and drop and essentially create serverless apps. It's literally that easy. It's currently in the preview mode, and let's take a look at a small demo. Let me share my screen. There you go. So the service name is AWS Application Composer, visually design and build serverless application quickly. So how does this work? Let me show you, man. I'll show you. So I'm here on the Application Composer, dashboard, and then I'm gonna come here and say create project. Right now, here I'm gonna say a new project. Before that, what I wanna do is I will make a directory on my computer. I actually have one, so I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, I don't have anything inside a folder called project. Okay. So I'm gonna click on new blank project, and then I'm gonna say select folder, and I'll try to go to downloads, go to projects, and click on select folder. Okay, I don't want to view the files right now. Oops, your browser does not have, okay, I think I gotta click, all right, so I'm gonna click on view files, so that's great. And now I can click on create project. So now this is your canvas. Now here are all the list of components that you can use to build your serverless application. For example, SQS Lambda, fan-in architecture, fan-out architecture, and a microservice, right? A microservice basically that fires up a Lambda function, right? Basically anything that you want. What I'm about to show you is a very simple hello world API gateway and a Lambda, a simple route that essentially, very simple, right? So see how easily I'm able to drag here. And I can also come here and say, I want to fire up a Lambda function, right? That's it. So now what I can do, if I can zoom out a little bit, now I can organize this, and then I can connect these two blocks, and that's it. Look, that's it, right? Now, if I want, I can click on this API, and I can configure all these details, for example, route, or the method, is it a get, post, etc., etc., etc. I'm just gonna leave everything to default, right? On the function side, when you click here, you can select whether you want a zip or a Docker image. Then it also shows you the runtime. I'll use a Python. I'm a Python guy, as you guys know. I can select Python. I can select the memory, the timeout, how much I need. And once you are configured with all that stuff, of course, you can select the IAM role, etc., etc. Then just click on save. That's it. Now look at the magic. Ready? Click on template. There you go, all the infrastructure code for that, right? So now when you go to that project directory, remember the folder that we essentially made called projects. So let's see what happened. Look at that. It automatically essentially gave you all the infrastructure code. So for example, just gonna quickly open that in the Notepad++. Hopefully you guys can see. Again, as you can see, this is a resource object, right? That's how you would essentially do, right? That's your Lambda function. Here you can see, everything, right? And this Lambda is essentially fired by an event, and it's so this is a get request. Again, it did all the job for you. Previously this part took a lot of time, right? You had to do stuff. It was a little time consuming, but look at this. It now essentially excuse me, function. And here you can see in the handler section, it gave me a boilerplate, of course. Here I can start writing my business logic, right? Excuse me. So what you see is now building serverless app is a piece of cake. You simply drag and drop. It generates all the code file, generates the CloudFormation, the file for you, and that's it. Then you can deploy your entire stack, right? People have made a lot of complex, items as well. So for example, again, you can add a DynamoDB backend and all that stuff. I think the one that I was already seeing was a create project, and I think I wish there was a let me see. I think I did see let me see a demo. I think that section they showed us. So let me click here. I'm just gonna select the project again. Okay. I gotta select a different folder. I think so. I'll select a folder called. Just gonna make a folder quickly called foo. Select, create. Gonna click on save changes. Look at that. This is literally amazing. Like, it's a full backend service, right? So basically, you have a microservice. Of course, you can reorganize that, and then these are all the Lambda functions for which are basically doing your CRUD operation with DynamoDB. Here is all your infrastructure code, which basically took a lot of time before, right? And now, it's literally that easy. See how easy Amazon has made things for you, right? So, developing APIs, event-driven applications, SQS Lambda, SNS, SQS Lambda, all that is very, very easy. I strongly encourage you guys to come and try these out. It's a very new feature, and again, I think it's in the preview mode. Yeah, it's in the preview mode. So check this out. It's really, really amazing, and I'm sure you guys are gonna really love this feature. So that is basically AWS Application Composer, which was announced this reInvent 2022. Thank you so much for watching. In the next upcoming videos, we're gonna explore more new features that they have announced, such as zero ETL. Redshift also supports now streaming ingestion, right? So all these stuff you're gonna explore in the upcoming later videos. Thank you so much. Keep smiling, keep programming. See you guys in the next upcoming video.